Hey everyone, and welcome back to Video Game Pickups. And this is for April. Now, the first is actually not a game itself. I already bought the game, but this was a case I purchased. Since I didn't get the original case, I had to buy this separately on eBay. Able to find a pretty good deal. I found a mint-condition case for like $250. That's a pretty good price range if you ask me. Next up, not quite as good quality because this is actual authentic case. Next is just a cheaper replacement case I didn't have for the original Panzer Dragoon game. Unfortunately, if you want the authentic one with booklet, a case by itself is on average going for $40 to $50. Eventually, if I can find a better deal, but I'm not willing to pay that much. This one only cost me a couple of dollars. Yeah, it's not as great. It basically looks like a Nintendo Wii case, really. But either way, at least it's something to put my game disc in. That's all I care about. So that's the first of my pickups, really just cases. Next up is, of course, the Holy Grail for my collection. This is easily the crowning jewel. And that is Panzer Dragoon Saga. Now keep in mind, this is just the PAL version of the game. And yeah, this case wasn't in great condition, but they also include a reprint case. So it was nice, at least I was able to still got the authentic case along with a reprint. So I actually keep the games in my reprint box and keep this empty. But yeah, you have no idea how happy I am to actually have Panzer Dragoon Saga in my collection. And by the way, that's the music in the background you hear is from Panzer Dragoon Saga. Next up is a game I've already done unboxing. Of course, I've been doing already some gameplay for and different things, and that is Granblue Fantasy Versus Premium Edition. Which I gotta say, I really like this game so far. And by the way, I have a review coming now for this game in probably about a week or two. So stay tuned for that. Now for actual new stuff I haven't seen. Now I already had a digital copy thanks to PS Plus for free. Bought a physical copy, and I got actually a bunch of games on clearance at Walmart. At least at my specific Walmart, they needed to reduce the amount of stock they had of multiple copies of games, so I picked up a bunch. Some of the pickups, out of all of them, I decided to put some for April, and I put some off to the side for May pickups. Since I'm not sure how much I'm going to begin now because of the coronavirus, I decided to plan ahead of time. But anyways, yeah, this is the first of some of the pickups. Darksiders 2. I'm glad to have a physical copy, even though it's PS3, that's fine. Next up, we have another game that I picked up on clearance. Actually, a VR game called Starblood Arena. Now, from things I've read about the game, a lot of people describe it as it plays similar to games like of the 5th console generation games such as Forsaken, which caught my attention because actually I own and still off and on to this day play The Future is Forsaken. Love that game. So I definitely wanted to pick this up just because of that alone. Next up, we have a game that actually, come to find out, I decided to do some research. And come to find out, it's actually considered to be a really good game. And I was surprised to actually then find out that there was multiple copies of this game actually on clearance at Walmart. Now, if you're curious, most of the games I bought on clearance ran $5 to $10, brand new. This game actually was, I believe, 10, and this includes also the code for the Season Pass. All the DLC is included with the game. So that's like a really good deal if you think about it. that you get the full season of DLC content. It's a massive sized game. And given Yahtzee actually gave this a very positive review several years back, that says something, because he's the individual type that does not just give praise to any game. And much like him, I appreciate indie games, and I like a lot of games the standard person doesn't always like. So I find myself agreeing with him and Jim Sterling a lot on things. So I decided, since I saw a game he highly praised on clearance, I figured, might as well pick it up. Take advantage. And I'm looking forward to it, a good space combat game. I haven't played a solid space game since games like Colony Wars and others. Second to last, because I've never played any of the old school Doom games, of course, I figured, heck, this was, yeah, I paid full normal price, but this was $30, brand new. And you get 4 Doom games for that. Of course, the first 3 games are digital, and then, of course, Doom 2016 is physical. So that's what you get. You get the physical game, and then you get this card with the DLC code, where you get Doom, Doom 2, and Doom 3. All classics. Now, I already have Doom 3, of course, on the original Xbox, but I wanted to get, like, a version that I would be able to actually upload HD quality gameplay of. So sometime in the future, I'm hoping to maybe do a little bit here and there, maybe do a little bit of gameplay of the original Doom and Doom 2, and definitely I will probably try to do like a full playthrough of Doom 3. And then eventually someday I'll get to actual Doom 2016. But there's a lot of Dooms thanks to this case. 4 Doom games now in my collection. So I get to try a bunch of the classics I'm looking forward to, actually. And the last of the physical pickups, which is actually brand new, of course. Just recently came out. And that is Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Which fun fact, actually, I already bought day one when it came out. I bought a digital copy. So I've already started playing the game. That way, I don't have to cut the factory, and I can keep this factory sealed brand new. But I'll tell you one thing so far playing the game, it is a lot of fun, and like the first game, it is drop dead gorgeous. The music is superb and amazing, and frankly, there is nothing I can give more praise to. This is just gorgeous. Now, to show you the last one, which is actually digital. Well, that is if it shows. Sorry about the fingerprints. But yeah, it's a digital game, and it just came out. I think you'll actually be surprised at the game. Okay, and I'll get ready to see y'all next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel. But I'm going to pause the music in the background so you can see. I just want this to be a nice little surprise for the end of the pickups. Here it is. Yep, you see that right. Panzer Dragoon Remake is the last of my pickups. And I'll see y'all next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel, and you can expect in the future a surprise review. So I'll be putting up Panzer Dragoon Saga. And I'm going to slowly, over the next several months through summer, I'm going to review all the Panzer Dragoon games. So I'll see you next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel, and enjoy the music.